there are people who are married to 2 wives before they became born again. Then the church asked them to divorce one. Is this right?
That's a very serious question.
Yeah.
In the Bible, in the New Testament, the Bible teaches that it is only one man to a woman.
Yes.
And one woman to a man. God made them a man and a woman.
Yes.
So I can probably understand the position of those missionaries and churches that make them to divorce. But would that be the right thing to do in terms of Christian faith, Christian love and moral? Who chooses who to go? And how can a person's marriage be obstructly ended like that without any fault of hers? Our own, the other lady that has to go. Yeah. And what then happens to her? Is anybody thinking about her feelings and emotions as a human being? I think it's a very dicey situation. I would probably say, if I were to take that decision that maybe it's better to keep all the wives in the home or in the family house of the king, but maybe the king will simply not sleep with all of them.
Okay, so
just with one.
What's the benefit of them staying then?
At least she will not have that public disgrace.
But that would prevent her in case she would have had a future remarrying from remarrying.
But people who are taking her away because she was second wife, you think they will allow for second marriage?
No, if they are divorcing, that means she has the right to remarry them.
That's what I'm saying. That people who believe that theology, they will also most likely believe that if you have already divorced, that you don't have right to believe, because Jesus said, don't marry a divorcee. Those kind of religious people, that's the way they approach it.
Okay. Okay.
That anybody who marries a divorcee is committing adultery also. That's what people will say.
Okay, so you're saying what should be the right thing to be done in this situation?
I think the right thing to be done should be to keep the relationship, because marriage is more than sex.
All right.
Marriage is more about relationship.
Okay.
You know, you just married, so you're a young married woman. But when you live in marriage like for over 20 years, like me, you will discover that marriage is maybe 5% or 1% sex and 95% or 98% relationship. Okay. So just remove the sex and keep the 98% relationship and family and be family.
Okay, so what about the other ladies' emotional desires though?
It depends on how old they are.
Okay.
And, you know, because sometimes when people are older, they have less of that. But they are really more interested in the emotional, not sexual needs. And that emotional needs could be met just by him being there for them. You see, for a woman, there are 4 expressions of love. And sex is only the last one. For a woman, the other expressions of love might be even more important. But if she doesn't get the other expressions of love, sex to her will be as an abuse or as being used. So this man could provide the other forms of love to her without giving the sex.